What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Tyson Fury is to box as an overseas fighter against Dillian Whyte and explains why and talks camp. Okay, Tyson Fury says that he intends to box as an overseas boxer when he faces Dillian Whyte in April and says that he will not be reapplying for a British license. Fury relinquished his license with the British Boxing Board of Control in 2020 and is presently licensed by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. To box in the UK, he will have to apply for a temporary license as an overseas boxer with the BBBOC, but says he doesn't want to be licensed in the UK again, having had a strained relationship with the board over many years. I am an American fighter now, Fury said. When I boxed Deontay Wilder the last time, I was introduced as from Henderson, Nevada. While Fury does own a house in Henderson, he has not visited since returning to the UK in October last year and will be training close to his home in Morecambe for his fight with Whyte. Fury relinquished his license at a time when the UK Anti-Doping Association said that they were investigating claims by a farmer that had lied as a part of a defense in a doping inquiry. After which Fury accepted a backdate 2-year ban for failing a test for nandrolone in 2015. Previously, he was twice fined for remarks about fellow heavyweight David Price and after a foul-mouthed outburst at a press conference. Co-promoter Frank Warren and Bob Arum says that there will be no problem boxing on the BBBOC show as an overseas fighter. And they said Tyson Fury has a Vegas license, so it's no different to any foreign fighter coming over here, Warren said. It will be no problem. He also added, there was a poll of who is the best American fighter, and Tyson won it. The time difference is too much for me to go back to Las Vegas to train again for a UK fight, he said. When I fight in the UK, I train here. When I fight in America, I train there. But after April, I go back to Las Vegas because that is the home of the Gypsy King. Those rays of sunshine is where I belong. I have bought a big, beautiful house out there and never really used it. One camp, my trainer Sugar Hill is living in the house rent-free right now, sending me photos of all the fun he is having. I love it over there. I will bring a Jared Anderson from the U.S., one of the best heavyweights, Fury said. I will use one of Frank's young heavyweights, David Adelaide and Martin Bacali. He is AJ's mate. They have done a lot of sparring rounds together, so he can go back and tell AJ just how good I am. Let me stop there, okay? Because that was a lot. That was a lot to download, process, or whatnot. And we know we should hear this from other channels that this supports the possibility of Tyson Fury not wanting to go back to the UK due to what happened to him, due to the ban that he received. Okay? He received the ban because he had nandrolone. Him and his cousin, Huey, they both had nandrolone. They said it was from wild boar meat. Found out there's no wild boar meat even in the country. So those type of things were happening to Tyson Fury. And it was insinuating that he cheated then, of course, but that had nothing to do with the reoccurring accusations. However, they did come back, okay, because now the farmer lied and said I lied. So it's a real big cluster or whatnot. Now, the problem is nowadays, the question you ask yourself is, why is he now not trying to go through all these loops? Like, okay, you have a British license, but now you don't want to apply for them. You could say, well, hey, maybe the BBBOC did run him through the ringer. Yeah, that's true. But, understand, as long as he fights in the UK, he's still going to have to be tested in the UK. Okay, so people saying, oh, he just wants to do this with the license. Well, the only way that I could come up with when he fights White, he doesn't intend on fighting in the UK anymore. So that also tells you that he doesn't intend on Anthony Joshua beating Usyk. Right? So he looks at that fight obsolete, so there's no reason to get a license. Those are some of the reasons that I could come up with why he doesn't have that. But if he doesn't fight in America, right? If he doesn't fight over here saying, hey, I'm this new American fighter or whatnot, well, it wouldn't make any sense. And then people have all the room to prowl all they want because you are just going to a place that you just don't want to necessarily sign up for, okay? And I'm talking about the license. But what's the license? The license is the politics. But if the same protocol applies, again, if he still gets drug tested, if he still goes through all that stuff, that shouldn't be a problem because that would be the only reason people could say or could speculate or ask questions on why he hasn't applied for a license in the UK, okay? But I do know, as far as UCAD and BBBFC, they're going to be after him, and they should. They should be after him and every other fighter that's possibly cheating. That's how it goes. Not saying what someone else did. They know what you've done. They know what you, which was a weird way, and how they accused him or whatever they did, charged him with that. But we just have to see what Tyson Fury does. I don't really care as long as he fights Dillian White. That may just be another way of rebellion against the UK because he hasn't been a fan, or the UK hasn't been a fan of him because he hasn't really fought in the UK like that for a while. Yeah, 2018 is a long time ago, right? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury fighting as an American fighter. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.